Straight to the action on the last street, and we did manage to recover from our lost ground, and it was 59.71 on the index by the day's close. The broader markets, though, those really showed a smart degree of outperformance, and it was an absolute one-way northward direction for the mid as well as the small cap index, which, by the way, went on to end near the day's high. So a good percent gain for the mid cap index and the small cap index higher by 57 points. Metals, as pointed out, really stole the limelight today. So that index as a whole was in the limelight on the upside, up by close to 2%. You had IT as a pack, which did well. On the downside, PSU and FMCG was a bit lackluster. So anything that had to do with metal, the likes of Hindalco, Tata Steel, all of them did very well in the session. Take a look at an Asian Paints that also saw a smart gain. And TCS from Frontline IT was higher by 3.5%. In terms of results, Adani Power put out a bad show of numbers this time, with the Q4 loss widening on account of the fuel escalation. The fuel costs on a consolidated basis jumped by 53.5%, and they did clock in a forex gain of 41 crores vis-a-vis a gain of 81.6 crores last time around. Margins came in at 23.8% versus 10% last time around. South Indian Bank delivered a net interest income below estimates, but profits were higher this time around on account of the other income and a comparatively lower than expected provision. The provision cover on a sequential basis has declined. The asset quality for South Indian Bank really improved, and after seeing a sharp knee-jerk reaction, the stock sort of plateaued out to end higher by 0.8%. Reliance Industries was a strong pillar of strength today, and we understand that there are quite a few factors working in favor, particularly the fact that it may get a nod this month to invest close to $1.4 billion in the Kaveri Basin, and the DGH analysis that gas discovery will be viable at close to $6 per MMBTU. Apart from that, take a look at a lot of stocks from the broader markets which really stood out. MTNL, as a group of ministers on BSNL as well as MTNL, will be holding their first meeting on the 10th of May to discuss the revival of two of the loss-making PSUs. So on the back of that news, up by a good 13% almost. Jindal Poly also stood out as the board has okayed the buyout of ExxonMobil's chemical film operations for $235 million, and that acquisition will be by the end of July. Finolex Industries, a spectacular set of numbers. The net profit came in at 79 crores versus 56 crores. And we spoke to the management, who said that the backward integration of the PVC raw material, that really helped to see the profits shoot up. And they expect that their top line will be flat in FY14 at around 5%. HEG too, it was the result factor which aided it, a seven-fold jump in the profits. So you saw them grow by close to 9.5% this time around. That's the revenues, pardon me, at 446 crores. And the stock ended higher by almost 12%. Take a look at the entire ADAG pack. Also, you continue to see quite a bit of strength there. And on the downside, it was Kotak Mahindra Bank, ONGC, ITC and Ambuja Cement post its numbers looked a bit weak.